Hey guys, welcome back for a quick update on the price of Bitcoin. Not a lot has happened since my last week update. The price is more or less at the same level that it was last week in my last video, but I want to point out a couple of new things. Just to recap here from last week, remember guys, I said that the current uptrend here, I don't see any signs of a trend reversal. I don't see any breakdown volume. I don't see the price breaking any previous significant levels of support, or in other words, previous significant lows. I don't see the price going below previous lows. So we're not breaking any significant levels, and we don't have any volume increasing. The volume, actually, it's been more or less the same since the end of March here, more or less. You see, it's not even tightening as well. The volume is not tight enough to expect an imminent break in either direction, really. So long as the volume continues the same, the price is doing higher highs and higher lows, I'm going to continue to assume continuation. Now, one thing, if I see one thing, and I cannot update in real time, just so you know, just so you guys know, if I see a decent breakdown candle breaking a previous significant level of support, and at the same time I see a big spike of red volume, breakdown volume, then yes, I'm going to call for the local top and I'm going to call for a trend reversal. But until I don't see this, there's no reason here to expect neither a breakdown or a breakout in the upside either. This is just a normal uptrend so far, and yeah, until I don't see the signs, I'm going to continue to assume continuation, like I have been saying really for the past, since we touched 4,000 here, basically. So the one new thing in this chart, though that it wasn't here last week, it happened 2 days ago, and is a golden cross between the 20 and the 50 daily moving averages, which are the blue moving average and the red moving average. We just had a golden cross here, or a bullish cross, and this is usually a buy signal. And especially is a buy signal because the price is very, very close from the cross. So it's very easy if you want to enter on this cross. The price is close enough from the cross right now, so the buy is still there, and you would want to use a stop loss below the previous significant low, which happened here 5 or 6 days ago, and is more or less at $6,400 here on Bitstamp. So you want to give a little bit more room, just in case you would have your stop loss at 6,350, maybe something like that. So that would be your stop loss, just in case the bullish cross fails. Trading signals are not 100% reliable, so that's why if you're doing the short-term trading, you always want to use risk management and stop losses. So that would be your trade. Pretty easy to enter, pretty easy to exit if the stop loss is hit. Overall, guys, I think we are in heavy accumulation since the bottom, really, 1 year ago, at the end of 2018 here, since the 3,000 bottom. I think we've been in heavy accumulation here, and we're still in heavy accumulation. You can see this in the spikes of volume here after a 2-year bear market. And you can see this on the Bitcoin chart, BTC, but you can see it on other altcoins as well, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Litecoin. Pretty clear to me that crypto is in accumulation mode in general. And guys, another thing that's been in my mind a lot, especially for the past week or so, regarding the lockdowns and the quarantines, I think governments are going to start opening up slowly now, because it's obvious the virus was never that dangerous, and it went away already. It was just a seasonal flu that kills old people, and that's sad. I mean, I don't like people dying. I value human life like everyone else, but old people die all the time. It's sad, but it's reality. And so now it's obvious that it's only killing a very, very small percentage of people that's actually infected. It's usually only like 90%. It's very old people with underlying conditions. And it's been proven now that in countries where they didn't have lockdowns, like Sweden, for example, the infected people, the active cases followed the exact same pattern as other countries where they had like very, very strict quarantines. So like I said, for example, Sweden, they continued business as usual. And since they had the breakout of the virus there, it was 6 weeks increasing, and then it topped out, and now it's going down, just like in any other country, with or without lockdowns. This was never about safety, and that it was all about taking human freedoms, basically. So I think for next winter, in the next winter season, I think the government could take advantage of this again to control people again, and maybe they will make it even worse. We're gonna have to wait and see. This is just a speculation, but I've been thinking about a lot for the past week since this became more and more clear every day that this is just an excuse to control people. Here in Thailand, there's almost no cases. There's been only, I think it was 47 deaths in the whole country, and now the infected cases stopped out and it's going away. And now they are more strict than ever before during the whole quarantine and lockdowns around the world. In Thailand, it hasn't been that bad really. But now they're more strict than before. So it just comes to show it's not about safety. Nothing is happening. It's not that dangerous. But governments want to take this opportunity to control people and to take our freedoms. That's just how they operate. Obviously, I don't have a crystal ball. We will have to wait and see. But if you haven't been happy in the place that you have been locked down, maybe start preparing, because if this repeats again in November or December, somewhere in winter at the end of this year, maybe you want to be prepared to be locked down in a place that you're gonna like more. That's all I have for this week, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.